Why do you have 10 brilliant ideas sitting on your computer right now, but absolutely zero of them actually launched? Seriously, why do some people hit financial freedom with these seemingly simple projects while you're stuck endlessly refining a logo? In today's explainer, we are tearing down the exact operational engine of a solopreneur who prioritizes shipping over literally everything else. We're going to unpack the raw mechanics, the daily routines, and the exact monetization strategies that actually separate the dreamers from the builders.
So ask yourself that hard-hitting question, and be completely honest here. You probably have the ideas, right? You've bought the domain names, you might even have a bunch of half-finished code bases or design files sitting around, but you aren't actually shipping them to the public. Our subject today, Marc Lou, operates under a totally different paradigm. He doesn't polish, he doesn't sit around waiting for the absolute perfect market conditions. He launches. And he does it with a kind of ruthless speed that forces validation from literally the only metric that matters, the open market.
And the ultimate result of that shipping philosophy? It's this exact number right here, $77,000. That is his monthly revenue. And the absolutely critical word you need to pay attention to here is solo. We're talking no venture capital funding, no massive engineering teams, no expensive marketing agencies draining his profits. It's just one guy validating his ideas with cold, hard cash by relentlessly putting them out into the world and letting the users decide what actually has value.
Now, the raw math behind that revenue is actually pretty brutal, and honestly, it's something most people refuse to accept. Look at this. He has built 35 startups in total. Out of those, exactly 30 were complete and utter failures. We are talking zero traction, barely any users, and absolutely no money. That leaves him with a 5% hit rate. Just 5%. He views business entirely as rolling the dice. He knows he can't predict the market perfectly, so he relies on sheer volume. Because the more you roll, the higher your odds of finally striking a winner.
Pulling off this kind of ruthless efficiency requires a strict 365-day chronological routine. And no, this isn't about grinding out 18-hour days. It is all about structured discipline. He wakes up at 6 a.m., grabs a coffee, and hits the gym with his wife. Right now, he's actually prepping for a high rocks competition, doing heavy sled pushes and squats. Then, by 8 a.m., he's back home for 4 to 6 hours of strictly offline deep work. He ignores Twitter, completely avoids emails, and blocks out the entire world until 4 p.m. Finally, he religiously hits the bed at 9 p.m. to recover and do the whole thing over again.
Which brings us to his absolute strictest rule. During those crucial morning hours of deep work, his phone, which he directly calls the worst enemy, is completely powered off. Not on silent, not flipped over on the desk, completely off. He does this to combat that intense fear of missing out. Specifically, that AI FOMO that makes you feel like you are drastically falling behind every single time you scroll social media and see a new model released. He protects this offline time at all costs because it is literally the engine of his entire output.
To see this in action, let's reverse engineer the precise launch mechanics for his recent posture app. Step 1, he realized he sat like a shrimp at his desk, a very personal pain point. Step 2, he just coded a Mac OS application to analyze webcam posture. Step 3, he finalized his offline checkout, integrating Stripe to capture a one-time lifetime fee, and tested out the licensing emails. Step 4, at exactly 3 p.m., he hit his organic distribution channels, Twitter, LinkedIn, and Reddit. Step 5, he captured $1,000 in revenue that exact same Thursday. Immediate, undeniable validation.
Now let's look at a much heavier hitter, an app called Trusty. This was actually sparked by a single Peter Levels tweet about founders faking their startup revenue, and Marc spotted a huge community gap. So he shipped a basic verified revenue board. Well, that simple concept quickly morphed into a premium marketplace that is now generating over $35,000 per month. The monetization model here relies entirely on spotting a single, highly specific community pain point and instantly delivering a functional paid solution where users pay to list or access verified data. Absolutely no fluff, just pure utility.
But to execute at this incredible level of volume, he actively avoids what we can call the AI productivity trap. Right now, you've got developers wasting months trying to build incredibly complex teams of AI agents running in the background just to automate their workflow. It feels like progress, but it's a massive trap. Marc uses the most boring setup ever. It's literally just a basic code editor on the left side of his screen and a single-threaded AI chat window on the right. He talks to the AI, it writes a feature, he releases it, and he immediately moves on to the next one.
And the output of that stripped-down, boring setup? It's staggering. Exactly 300. That is the hard number of features he shipped on his marketplace in just 3 months. Furthermore, He's leveraging this exact same stripped-down framework to build 6 entirely new apps stretching into 2026. This is all about high-density output and absolutely zero over-engineering. It just proves that raw execution velocity is always going to beat out complex, bloated setups.
But listen, here is the major pitfall you absolutely must avoid: the pet project trap. He strongly warns against spending 6 months building a brilliant idea in total isolation. When you spend that much time on one thing, you become emotionally attached to it. And you end up wasting 3 years trying to force the market to care about something it just doesn't want, instead of simply rolling the dice on a totally new idea that might explode 100 times faster. Speed completely removes the emotion from the equation.
All right, let's pull all of this together. Here is the high-density recap of every quantifiable hard fact defining his operational engine. $77,000 in monthly revenue, 35 startups built from scratch, 30 complete failures, a ruthless 5% hit rate, 4 to 6 hours of strict offline deep work every single day, and 300 features shipped in just 90 days. You're looking at the exact blueprint of a solo shipping machine.
Which naturally leads us to today's ultimate takeaway. If you remember one thing from this explainer, make it this single, most critical underlying logic. The only way to validate an idea is to ship it with a buy button, period. You have to stop holding onto ideas in your head, stop asking your friends if they think it's a good concept, and start asking the open market for their credit card.
Now, let's align your action steps. If you were going to replicate this operational engine right now, today, what is your very first move? Are you currently stuck polishing a pet project, or are you actually rolling the dice? Drop your current project's exact launch timeline in the comments below. Let's see exactly where you're bottlenecked, and I will jump in the comments to help you avoid these exact pitfalls.
And before you go, drop that comment below right now, and you will automatically unlock the complete Solopreneur tool checklist along with his deep work scheduling mind map. These are the raw tactical resources you need to actually get moving. Don't you dare give up, keep shipping, and I will see you in our next analysis.